Scoot. Hello and welcome to Mr. Rock's 1 year anniversary of live streaming. That's right, it was 1 year ago, July 13th, 2022, when I live streamed WWE 2K23. 1 year later, WWE 2K23. So, with that being said, we are going to get right into literally playing. Eventually, we will be doing STARRACADE 93, but I'm going to do a couple bonus matches just before we get the show started. So, yeah. I hope everyone's doing well out there in the wonderful world of YouTube. Big shout out to Rob himself that just live streamed. If you haven't, go catch that. Mickey Minx, Rufus the Red, Miss Kiwi Gaming, Jade, and everyone else that part of the community. If you haven't looked, oh yeah, King the Randoms as well. Can't forget about King, Mr. No Shoes Gang. So yeah. That being said, let's get on to some matches. So the first match that I want to do, because technically this is something that they just recently added into the game. Where is that match? Oh, War Games. Let's try a War Games match. Well, let's try 4-on-4. And let's try this one. Okay. Let's see, who do I want to be? Who would be good for War Games? Goldberg just seems way too easy. Who would I want to be for a War Games match? King 98 sounds pretty cool. Actually, yeah, I'm going to be King. Can't go wrong with King. And then on my team, of course, we're going to have to go with Undertaker. If we got King, got to have the Undertaker. Just makes sense. I'll go Biker Taker, actually. Unless I got... Oh, no way. I'm going Ministry Tinker on this one. I didn't even know... I haven't really played this game that much, to be honest. I played, like, the My Rise stuff and all that stuff, but I haven't really played the game, this game that much. Who else do I want on my team? You know what? That's actually pretty smart. Let's go with that actually looks pretty good. I actually would love to see a match like this. And you know what? I'm gonna go against D-Generation X as well, and see if I got all the members of D-Generation X in this game. Okay. Oh. Do I have... You know what? I'm gonna put Val Venus, and because Val Venus sounds funny. And Jerry the King Lawler. And we're gonna do War Games. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing this match, because technically I don't know how many people actually live stream this match, in a way. And since AEW just announced Blood and Guts, which is kind of like this match, I thought, hey, might as well show this off.
Is a men's War Games match. The rules of the follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Oh, here comes the Road Warrior Hawk. Can't go around with the Legion of Doom, man.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 280 pounds.
Sorry, I can't play the guy's music. It's all copyright claimed by WWE, of course.
The Superstar.
And a lot of these were creative wrestlers, so I just downloaded a lot of these wrestlers.
Now here's the deal. He knows he has the advantage because he knows he has the superior team.
Yeah, you're right about that, Cole. Oftentimes, beginning War Games is a harrowing task, but this superstar looks ready for battle.
Yeah, but even with the advantage, this is no easy task. Remember, he doesn't know the opponent's entry order, so he's got to be ready for anything.
If you want peace, you must prepare for war. But peace is the furthest thing from his mind right now.
D-Generation X. Let's see who it is. Shawn Michaels or Triple H? Oh, it's Shawn Michaels coming to the ring.
San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, Shawn Michaels.
Guys, perhaps no bigger challenge in WWE than what he's about to face. More than just the harsh confines of War Games on his mind.
And this superstar appears surprisingly calm, particularly when you know that in a matter of minutes, he'll be outnumbered.
And also, who knows what the next member of the opposing team will bring into this ring. He needs to be able to use every inch of both rings, keep the distance, negate the numbers advantage, but we all know that's easier said than done.
A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
War Games famously
So I guess I gotta wait.
Dusty Rhodes. You have to wonder if these superstars are looking to honor his legacy in this match.
So you got Hawk taking on Shawn here. Nice headbutt by the Hawk right onto Shawn Michaels.
Ways to destroy his opponent, and he really broke the mold with this idea. I fully expect these superstars to push past every limit they have. Anything less is misunderstanding the assignment.
Oh, it gets tossed into the other ring. But yeah, this is what Blood and Guts is going to be like when AEW does it. Has 2 rings, a solid steel cage like this. I'm hoping that eventually AEW puts it in the video game, but I don't know. I would love to see this in AEW Fight Forever. Ooh, back body drop by Shawn on the Hawk. So remember guys, the match doesn't really start until all competitors are in the ring at the same time. So they can just battle each other.
Oh, HB Shizzle, not above some mind games it appears.
Countdown underway, the odds about to no
Ooh,
longer
Shawn with the clothesline there.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Here comes Road Warrior Animal looking for a weapon.
Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary? Enters the ring and is diving headfirst into the chaos of this match.
But yeah, the reason why I'm doing this match, because this was the new feature that they added into WWE 2K23. So, and honestly, I never actually really played this match. I think I played it once beforehand, but I didn't play this game that much.
In a War Games match, it's crucial that you embrace the chaos. There's no way to get total control of the action.
But in all fairness, I do have literally almost 100 games on PS5, like on the PS5, and I do have Nintendo Switch with I think 40 something games. So for me to literally say, okay, be dedicated to one game, it's kind of hard. Except for AEW Fight Forever, I almost beat that game actually. Here comes Triple H. Triple H is next. Give his buddy Shawn Michaels some help. So you got DX versus Legion of Doom.
Door swings open and out they come. And their team could definitely.
Gotta remember, guys, I'm King, so I'm still in the cage there. And this is all random, so I don't even know where I'm going to be coming next. Hello, Crazy. Hope all is well. Just playing a little WWE 2K23. I'm doing this match first because, like I said, this is the new match that got added into this game. This was the big thing that they were announcing, so I wanted to see this. So I just wanted to show it off. Yes, there's 2 wrestling rings under a big steel cage. This mode's called War Games. So. Eventually, we're going to be doing the STARRACADE 1997, which technically 6 of the actual matches actually happened on the show. There was actually 8 matches in STARRACADE. I tried to get the wrestlers. I couldn't get all the wrestlers. So it's Mr. Rock's version of STARRACADE 97. So, but if you want to see who would win in a fight between Vince McMahon and Eric Bischoff, it's here. If you want to see Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Sting, it's here. So. Oh, here comes Undertaker. Okay. So I guess I'm last. Okay. Because like I said, I'm King. I decided to be King in this match because, well, can't go wrong with King.
He's made sure the odds are above and beyond his favor now.
Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice.
But yeah, guys, the match doesn't actually start until all guys are in the ring. So you just gotta wait until every single guy. But technically, you just beat the crap out of each other. Hold on. And then once all guys are in the ring, then whoever literally pretty much gets the pinfall wins.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Equalizer in hand, and he is just goading his. Hold on a second.
Undertaker just hit his own partner with a sledgehammer. That wasn't smart. Oh, next is Val Venus. Oh yeah, I was just wondering where the hell he was, and then here he comes now. Yeah, a long ways away to go. Look at Val Venus just adding all the weapons into this match. Next week's live stream will be back to AEW Fight Forever. I got a crazy idea in a way to literally do that no one's actually done. So technically, yeah, stay tuned for that. because next week's going to be a little crazy on AEW Fight Forever. But since I literally have this one thing anyways, well, maybe I'll tell you guys what it is. I'm actually going to play Road to Elite blindfolded. Blindfolded. I actually got eye mask and everything else. So, during the matches, I'll be blindfolded, but during the story, I won't. Because technically, you know, but I thought I'll try to play the game blindfolded and see how we do. Since I pretty much have figured out the controls. Oh, here comes Kane. Here, let's go get some weapons.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in arm to the teeth. Looks like the impending numbers advantage.
I'm gonna grab as many weapons as I can. Until there's nothing left in there. Okay, what's the button to literally... Hey Sam Brown, hope all is well. Oops, accidentally hit the wrong button. Still trying to figure out buttons here. Okay, how do you pick up weapon? This one, that one? Okay, got a candlestick. Ooh. And this match is about to officially begin. Which I know, it sounds stupid. How do you go for a pin then? When you've been playing AEW Fight Forever and then you come to this game, it's kind of all different controls. Ooh, nice shot there. Okay, at least the buttons on the controls literally tell me. Sniper 5 Elite's coming? I don't think I've ever played Sniper Elite, to be honest. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm excited for that. I know I have a Sniper video game for PS2. I just can't remember what it was called. I think it was like Silent Scope or something. Yeah, I think it was called Silent Scope. I have. For the PS2. Hey, we won! I was so focused on this side, I didn't even see that that Undertaker was literally doing the damage on that side. Well, we won the match.
It was very exciting to watch.
Leaving pieces of their body and soul in the ring.
No, I don't actually. Stealth games, I'm not really good at. I literally like go and run and gun. AKA, that's why I haven't beat the Getaway yet. If people remember the Getaway for PS2, I do have it. I still never have beat the game because you have to be very stealth in that game. But yeah. So, where is the... Okay, there it is. So the matches we got on my show. You got Chris Jericho versus Vampiro versus Billy Kidman versus Raven on an Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way match. I never played Horizon Forbidden West. Never played the game. If it's free for PlayStation Premium, I might, and it's good, and maybe I'll download it. But yeah, we got the Fatal 4-Way match. Then we got a backstage brawl between Cactus Jack and Jake the Snake Roberts. Of course, these matches never happen. Then we got Owen Hart versus Rey Mysterio Jr. in a last man standing for United States Championship. We have British Bulldog versus Booker T. We have Ultimate Warrior versus Vader versus the Outsiders. Oh, wait, maybe I should literally show the matches. Well, Owen Hart and Rey Mysterio last man standing. British Bulldog versus Booker T Iron Man match. Then you got the Steel Cage match. And then here's where it actually becomes the real show. Eddie Guerrero versus Dean Malenko actually happened at Starrcade 97 for the title. Well, because that's AEW's first video game. A lot of people don't know that. AEW literally just created that video game. And this is simulation style. That's arcade style. There's a difference between the two. You know, like people literally say, well, technically the graphics are kind of crappy in AEW. Of course they are. It's arcade. It's supposed to bring you back to the old style of literally like WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy. That's what they were trying to do. They weren't trying to do this. If they were to do this, they would have to have a huge budget, like WWE does. They don't, you know. But yeah, here's the Stacy Keibler versus Molly Holly Steel Cage match. We got a 6-man tornado tag team match. This match actually happened on Starrcade. Exact same match. This match never did because I tried to find Goldberg's opponent, Steve Mongo McMichael, but I couldn't freaking find him in the game. I looked, I just couldn't find him, so I literally had to go with the Giant, which I think... look at the names on this card. Yeah, and like, this is pretty impressive. This match happened. Saturn versus Chris Benoit happened on WCW Starrcade 97. This match happened as well. Buck Bavar versus Lex Luger. DDP versus Kurt Hennig happened, but it was inside a steel cage, but I decided to put it inside a steel cage. This makes it more entertaining. This match never happened, but it came close. It was super close to happening, where Eric Bischoff and Vince McMahon literally almost fought each other back in '98, I believe it was. They were supposed to literally have a match, but Vince McMahon never showed up. So I thought, you know what, let's try it out. And then, of course, the main match, Hollywood, Sting, you know. So let's start the show. And honestly, I'm not going to be playing any of these matches because I want to see what the outcome is, just like you guys. So I'm not going to play the matches because if I play the matches, then we know who's going to win probably. You know, I got it set to easy difficulty because that's the way how I am when it comes to literally like these kind of wrestling games. So.
Are you guys ready?
But yeah, the reason why I choose Starrcade 97, it was one of Mr. Rock's favorite pay-per-views growing up. There was just so much build to it, you know. And everyone shits on it because, you know, the Bret Hart situation, you know. But at the end of the day, I still think overall it was a great pay-per-view.
I'm certain this is the most self-absorbed person in all of WWE.
Well, I've had about enough of your character assassination, Saxton. Just because you don't have any self-confidence doesn't mean others have to go without it. I applaud those who know how much better they are than the rest of us.
And people are unaware Chris Jericho still wrestles for AEW. So, I'll bring that up since technically, yeah.
This is a guy
wrestled in WCW, now he wrestles in AEW.
And I think he'll get it tonight.
And his opponents.
Here comes Vampiro.
From Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 245 pounds, Victor O.
Hey, I think we got a criminal on the loose. Give me my phone. Put your phone away, Corey. What could possibly be wrong with this competitor? They fight too hard. They're always.
And when I choose some of these matches that never existed, I thought, what would actually sound cool on the card that didn't exist, you know? So.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
And remember, guys, on either Sunday or Monday, there's going to be Mr. Rock's top 10 WWF male wrestlers that I actually like. So, no, top 20. That's right, not top 10, top 20. Because I couldn't decide on 10, so I literally decided to do 20 of them.
195 pounds.
Spoilers, there will not be any Hulk Hogan. So, if people literally say, well, is Hulk Hogan on your list of top 20 WWF wrestlers? Doesn't make it. If it was WCW, he might be on the list. But this is F. And people would say, well, it's WWE now. I don't care what the hell you call it. What I grew up with was F. You know, so. Here comes Raven.
And from New Jersey, weighing in at 200.
The WCW Hardcore Champion.
The WCW Hardcore Champion, Raven.
Take a look at the talent in competition here. You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one.
I really don't know how long this live stream is going to be, but until the show's over, pretty much.
The champ knows the competition level's at an all-time high.
So.
He needs to show he's above all competitors.
And here we go.
And there's sure to be plenty of bedlam on tap in this Extreme Rules matchup.
These superstars have nothing but bad intentions in mind for each other. And they have everything and everywhere at their disposal to annihilate one another.
Man, the neck breaker.
Boom, what a forearm. Boom, what impact. Boom.
Ooh.
Here's the cover.
Raven's going for a cover already. Seems way too early for a fatal four-way match. Nice hurricanrana by Chris Jericho on Raven. Even Flow DDT already?
Given the no disqualification modifier on this match, Corey, what kind of tactics?
Oh wait, that wasn't even Flow, I don't think.
Ruthless tactics, Cole. Now is the time for these superstars to unleash their pent-up aggression and be as violent as they want. There's nothing the ref can do about it, so they should go.
Oh, he's got a sledgehammer. Vampiro just attacking Raven on the outside with that sledgehammer, just going to town.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
It actually seems like something I would do. Just take a weapon and just start beating this crap out of each other. In a video game, is what I mean. Yeah, they did, but at the end of the day, you know, everyone literally says that they fucked up in a way. But if you were to take a look at like WCW in 2001, in a way, it was actually pretty good. You know, but like I said, you know, before the company literally folded, it was all because of the year 2000. They fucked up. And I agree, yeah, they effed up on the year 2000. But, you know, the early days of WCW were actually pretty good. Hello, Rufus the Red. Hope all is well. Hail Gorganis, my Broganis. Just playing a little WWE 2K23. It's the 1 year anniversary of my literally me live streaming content. So it was 1 year ago that I actually live streamed WWE 2K22. So I literally decided, well, what's better? Do the new one. And if people want to know what edition, yes, it's been a year, Rufus. It's been 1 year since I started doing content. I actually had to look it up myself because I knew I live streamed in July, but I didn't know what day it was. Thanks, Rufus. But yeah, I didn't know what day it was, so I actually went back and took a look. And yeah, it's been 1 year. Yes, I got 69 giggity subscribers. I would like to hit 100 by my birthday, but you know what? I'm happy with 69 for now. I got literally, what, 2 months, roughly, to my birthday, so... Well, just a little over 2 months, just a little under 2 months. And I know what people would say, well, do you want to have 1,000 subscribers and all that stuff? It'd be nice, but let's start off with 100 first. I know a lot of people are literally asking what edition of this is it. This is the Icon edition of WWE 2K23. So I actually have everything unlocked. So... Because I know people would say, well, do you have the Deluxe, Standard, or the Icon Edition? Because there's 3 versions of this game. I don't have any room for it, Rufus. I need to move into... First, I need to move into a bigger place, and then maybe I can get a PC. Probably. I still have my old PC here, to be honest. I have my old original PC that I actually had 14 years now. It was my very first computer, my Dell XPS. Before that, I never actually owned a computer. I actually do, Rufus. That's how I play retro games. Raven wins the first match on the show. But yeah, I actually have it hooked up to my TV. That's how I play old retro games sometimes. That's the only thing I literally use my PC for. Is old retro games.
All 4 competitors in this match gave everything they had, but there can only be one winner in the end, and you are looking at them.
Okay, so we're going to the next match. I know, but you always try to keep at least your first computer. So now the next match is Cactus Jack versus Jake the Snake Roberts. A lot of people will say, well, technically, this never happened in STARRACADE 97. I didn't say it was literally STARRACADE 97. Neither have I, actually. I wrestled against him, Rufus. I wrestled against Raven. I took the even flow DDT on a frickin' steel chair by Raven. Back in, what was it, 2002, 2003. I hired him for my wrestling company, GMW. And yeah, I actually wrestled Raven, and yeah, it looked, taking even flow DDT on a steel chair frickin' hurts. But, hey, it was just pretty exciting. Hey, AJ Banks, hope all is well. Dibs on the popcorn. I agree, Mick Foley is legend. But he wasn't wrestling in WCW in '97, I don't think. No. Not this time, anyways. But I thought it would be kind of cool. You know, have these two brawl.
Cactus Jack starting to struggle. Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
And some say the only limit in a no DQ is your own imagination.
Right. So Saxon wouldn't stand a chance. For everyone else, though, the sky is the limit. Anything you wish you could do to get a win?
He was in ECW in '95 and '96, I think. I think he was in WWF in '97.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
It's hard to remember exact years of these wrestlers when they keep going in and out of the companies, to be honest. But I swear he was in WWF in '97. Especially right around this time. The STARRACADE was December '97. An exact date is December 27th, 1997. Because before I literally put this card together, there is some matches from STARRACADE '97 that actually literally did happen. So I actually did look up the date. I literally did put some of the matches together. So you will get Sting versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. That's the main event.
And he's able to reverse.
So.
Inverted atomic drop.
Military press.
I have no idea what kind of match this is, actually. It just said brawl. I just wanted to see what a brawl was. So that's why I choose this match.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
But yeah, Macho Man voice Chump Hogan. Three Faces of Foley, 96 through 98. Yeah, that's what I thought. That he's wrestling for WWF at the time.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
My goodness, is this even legal?
I don't think so. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
Cactus Jack looking to rally the WWE Universe as
Well, yeah, don't get me wrong. Cactus Jack in Japan was awesome. Especially his feud with Terry Funk. If you've never seen the Terry Funk versus Cactus Jack feud in Japan, holy shit, you're in for a treat. You know, that exploding barbed wire death match that they had, holy crap. You know, and that's how Cactus Jack lost his ear, I think, right? Was in that match. But yeah. Trust me, Rufus, I actually do sometimes watch the Japanese wrestling as well. Don't watch a lot of it, but I do like to see some of the matches. So.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Cactus Jack has him marked.
That's one thing about wrestling that I'm going to tell you straight up about. That hurts me, that literally hurts, and technically it sucks. It is the thumbtacks. I literally had thumbtacks in my wrestling company, and they just freaking suck. Like, if you ever had to take that out of your freaking skin, it just literally freaking sucks. Because there will always be a few that you always miss. Doesn't matter how many times you literally freaking wouldn't able to do it. You know, take the thumbtacks out of your freaking skin and all that. You're always going to miss a few. Yes, that's one thing I always said about wrestling. I never said it was fake. I said it was always choreographed. Yes, it's scripted. Yes, it's whatever. But people that say it's fake, go out there and try for a living. You know, go ahead. Take a steel chair shot to the head. Go ahead. You know, take a DDT and everything else. You might literally freaking. Well, that was it. Well, I guess that's why there was no ref. Well, Jake the Snake wins with even with a DDT.
And with the results of this battle plain to see on their face, at least they can say they won the match. Oh, it didn't go.
Well, I agree, but this is the newest game, too. Like, this is brand new for WWE. This literally came out, what, March? I think it was? And I got this game in, like, May, I believe. I think it was May, because it was on sale. The Icon Edition was on sale, so I bought it. So... Oh, yeah. I actually knew Jake the Snake, and I know a lot about his behind the scenes as well. So, my dad was good friends with Jake the Snake Roberts. So, I actually got the... Yep, he actually hated snakes. A lot of people didn't know about that. He actually hated snakes. But Vince literally got him to literally face his fear, you know, and said, well, technically, you're going to have to wrestle no matter what. Well, yeah. I had to put Owen Hart, because technically, there was a time, right around this time, that Owen Hart was going to go to WCW. But Vince did not want Owen to go, because it was the controversy of the Bret the Hitman Hart leaving. Owen was going to be the next one to literally leave the company. I still miss Owen Hart to this day. I knew Owen Hart as well. You know. Maybe one day I'll literally go on my relationship with Owen Hart in a way. How I knew him and everything else. Maybe I'll do a video on that. But yeah, I still miss Owen Hart. My dad knew Owen Hart. I still miss his cowboy boots and his final t-shirts I always wear to my house. Well, I told you the truth about that. You know, Stone Cold Steve Austin did it first. That power driver. And if you don't believe me, you can go check out a Japanese match between Stone Cold Steve Austin doing the power driver. He broke a Japanese wrestler's neck. I forget who it was. But he did that in like 94, 95. And then technically, yeah. And honestly, I think that these two would have literally had a great match if these two were literally wrestling against each other. No doubt. Rey Mysterio's freaking technical wrestling and everything, you know, versus Owen Hart. These two would have put out a damn banger of a match. And that's why I choose this match, too.
Each time this man steps in the ring, he leaves the audience jaws on the floor.
Yes, he is, but technically, and a lot of people don't know about Rey Mysterio, and technically, this is the honest truth. He's actually has killed someone in the ring as well. Accident happened where technically he hit a 619 and broke the guy's neck, and the guy literally died within the next like couple days, I believe, or something like that. It was a match in Mexico, to be honest, that Rey Mysterio killed a guy. And if you don't know about that, you can easily go look that up. Yes, accidents do happen in the wrestling ring, so I don't blame Rey Mysterio at all. You know, accidents do happen. It's a dangerous goddamn sport that it is. Yes, it's choreographed, but it's dangerous. You know. All it takes is one little slip up to literally paralyze a guy or kill a guy. You know. And if people want to know who was my wrestling trainer in a way, it was a guy named Gord Lucier. So people was curious about that. Homicidal La Raza? Well, I do remember the wrestler named Homicide, to be honest. I think he was part of LAX in TNA. So. Owen Hart's just literally picking up Rey Mysterio and just going to town.
Set flying. The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
But yeah, when I first met Owen Hart was probably in, I think, 1994. I think it was. And I actually met him at the Hart house, to be honest. My dad took me to Stu Hart's house. So.
Down with a face buster. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Oh, put that face first.
Stick impact. Oh. Well scattered reversal there.
But it might have been 93 as well. It might have been 93 as well. Now thinking back on it. It might have been 93 or 94. So I remember 94 was kind of a crazy year for Mr. Rock. Ah, Viva La Raza. Yeah, that's Eddie Guerrero. Viva La Raza, man. I still miss Eddie Guerrero to this day. Well, Eddie died back in 05. Rufus, he died in November of 05. So, I have an Eddie Guerrero DVD actually. Yeah, it was Eddie that used to say it. Is Owen really going to win by a count out?
Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate and embrace his presence.
He's looking for
Oh yeah, I forgot this is the last man standing match.
under the ring. He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
Well, yeah, but I loved Eddie Guerrero as well. You know,
And now he's giving you
like I would still say one of the best matches that WCW ever put on was Eddie versus Ray at Halloween Havoc '97. Holy crap, was that ever a good match? You know, when it was Mask versus Hair or something like that, I think it was.
He is truly feeling it right now, as well he should.
I agree with that 100%, Sam Brown.
A count of 7.
You know,
Is this really
he lied, he cheated, he steal, but at the end of the day, everyone loved him.
And this match is going to continue.
Oh,
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in. Oh, gonna tap out here, but it ain't gonna matter.
You still do a lot of damage, though.
I agree. I love Chavo as well.
The sharpshooter,
You know,
and does just that.
I also like Gory Guerrero. A lot of people don't remember Gory Guerrero because technically you didn't watch the old school wrestling. But I grew up with the old school wrestling as well. So Gory Guerrero was great, and that was Eddie and Chavo's dad, and the real Chavo, Chavo Senior, not Chavo Junior, is what I'm talking about. Because people will say, well, they were not brothers, they were cousins. Yeah, but I mean Chavo Guerrero Senior and Eddie.
Taking it right to him. No waiting.
Put into the corner now. Mysterio's attack gets reversed.
But yeah,
Appreciate him while you can, folks. He's not getting paid by the hour.
well, yeah, like both Eddie and Chavo were tag team champs, if I remember correctly, way back in the day. They were SmackDown tag team champs, and they were great. Both of them literally combined each other and literally did a lot for each other.
He'll stand to break the count and keep this one going.
Of course, that was back in what, 03, 04?
Dangerous spot.
I just watched the old stuff, Nostalgia Gold. I didn't live in okay. But yeah, I always loved the wrestling video games. You know, I didn't have all of them. There's a lot of wrestling video games I never played. And people will literally always tell me, well, you gotta play this one, you gotta play that one. Well, I never had it, you know. So if I was to play a wrestling video game that I didn't have, I have to go try to find a friend that had the game. You know, that's how it was back in the olden days. You know, there was no like online shit like today. You know, you went to people's places. You want to go try to find the person that had the video game. It's like, well, my dad won't get me the game and get the system for me. Let's see if Johnny has the game. Johnny, you got the new SmackDown game? You know. So I still remember those days. And the best way how I used to play video games the most was when I was on the road. I used to take my video game console with me, on the tour bus. And I used to actually play video games with a lot of rock stars. Yeah, same here. I miss trading as well. But I used to play a lot of video games with rock stars, like I said. So I'll take my N64, my Super Nintendo, whatever. And I used to play with a bunch of rock stars in the tour bus. Because we had a TV set up in there and everything else. We also had a satellite dish in the tour bus as well. We didn't always take the tour bus either. Sometimes my dad got banned from going in the tour bus because of his damn freaking mouth. So
this crowd is truly unworthy of his incredible magnificence.
maybe. I don't know how far you are from me, to be honest. Because technically Winnipeg is a big town, to be honest. And I'm kind of right dead set in the middle of it. That's all I'm going to say where I am. I'm kind of right in the middle of Winnipeg.
Wielding the sledgehammer, clearly feeling the power that comes with it. Looking for a high-risk move. Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet. From the top, Mexican drop kick.
That was nice. Remember, I'm not actually playing this 1,306. That's not actually even that bad, to be honest. You're really not that freaking far at all, Dan. That's not even that bad. I used to drive way freaking more than that back in the day. You know. Of course, I don't travel anymore, and I'm not allowed to drive anymore, thanks to my damn illness. So, because they're scared that
this could get wild.
Countered right into the powerbomb.
Heading back to the ring.
well, yeah, I've been to Detroit. I'm trying to think of all the other places I've been in Michigan. I know I've been to Grand Rapids, Michigan. I know I've been to Detroit. I've been to Battle Creek, Michigan.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around, into the DDT.
And I think that's maybe it for Michigan, to be honest.
Is palpable. They are waiting with bated
I'm trying to think.
for what's to come next. To the sky. Now, come on, this is just too much.
I agree. The ref had already started a count. Returning to the ring now.
Letting his opponent know he can take on the world right now.
Well, yeah, because you are miles away from me. And in British, I believe they use miles, not kilometers. To be honest, I'm not sure.
This is not good. And it looks like they've still got
That's true. I am Canadian. So I go by kilometers, to be honest. But yeah.
flying heel kick.
his opponent.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match.
He's back on his feet and ready to keep going, it looks like. Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around, into the DDT.
Well, it's also kind of like the Celsius and Fahrenheit thing. You know, like we go by Celsius, where other places go by Fahrenheit. And when you guys literally say, well, it's 100 and something freaking degrees outside, it's like, if that was us, you know, 100 degrees Celsius would be freaking killing us. You know, well, our skin will melt. Hey, Mickey Mix, hope all is well.
That's 7, we may be getting to the end.
Momentum's with Ray now.
You cannot stop Mysterio when he's like this. He clearly has dangerous intentions in mind here, gentlemen.
Kilometers is way easier for you?
He's got that
So you just round it off with miles? Okay.
That stops the count, so this match will
Avoiding contact. Punch him in the chest. Oh, heel kick.
right on point. Ruthlessly
Well, yeah, but technically, you know, when people literally say, well, it's 100 degrees outside, you know, I literally have to literally think that technically it's Fahrenheit right away. Hello, Sir Barry. Hope all is well. Like I said, I don't know how the... Oh, I'm not actually playing, Minky. To be honest, I'm not playing. I'm actually just watching, just like you guys. If I was to play, I have it set on easy, in a way, so... then I'll already know what the outcome of the matches will be. Because for wrestling games like this, I always set it to easy.
He is a sight to behold. Take a picture.
But yeah, I'm just watching just like you guys. Which is really freaking funny that I have to do an AEW, Fight Forever. Oh, wait. I wonder if I can actually do that. Hold on, am I actually... like... Hold on, I'll go on my device and see if I can make people mod.
Here's your winner, and new WWE
Because yeah, she does deserve to be mod and everything else.
Champion Owen Hart.
What a shift into the times in this championship match.
Honestly, Michael.
Wait, I can't even get to my own live stream?
Goosebumps.
Then imagine how the new champ must feel, Byron.
Owen Hart won. So now we got Booker T versus British Bulldog. And this match could have actually probably have happened in WCW. Shocked it never did. Okay, so I wonder how I get to my own live stream. Oh, there we go. Funny, I have to actually look myself up to get to my own live stream.
Iron Man match. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog.
There you go, Minky. You're now mod. Same thing with Sir Lord Barry. You're mod as well.
The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, began his career as a tag team competitor.
Anyone else I forgot? No, it's actually easy for me to read chat. Freaking love David Boy Smith. I still remember watching SummerSlam '92 with him and Bret Hart. Great freaking match. You never seen British Bulldog and Bret the Hitman Hart? So I would say you have to. So, but yeah, it's kind of funny. I have to look myself up to literally freaking watch my own live stream. You know what? If you're like a friend of mine, might as well. Like I've known you, Sir Barry, for the past like couple years. You're cool, so might as well. No, am I gonna make everyone mod? All depends. You know, how well I know you and how long you've been. But Minky for sure, Sir Barry for sure. That's a no-brainer.
You know, Booker knows success as both a tag team legend and a multi-time
so many great classics.
But Cole, let us not forget
Oh yeah, right.
he is on the ring, and the ring is Booker.
Thanks, Sir Barry. Hey, Money Monet. Hope all is well.
To be the court jester. Byron, think of the great Iron Man matches throughout history in WWE, from the first one between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
Well, I've known you guys for about, what, 2 years?
These classic matches are
3 months now? Almost 2 years, 3 months. So
which superstar is the best?
The first fall in a match
before that, I didn't know any of you guys. It wasn't until TGG told me about freaking John that I actually met a lot of you guys. You know. And yeah, John, we all know John's story right now, but at the end of the day, that's the way how I found all you guys, was through TGG. And yes, this is an Iron Man match, so we got 15 minutes. So we got to, hold on, let me. But we got there. Yeah.
The submission is in. He could be up a thump. Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
This is actually way easier for me to read chat on the tablet than it is on here. If I try reading it on here, it literally goes by so quick. It's only got like 2 seconds to read it, but on my tablet, at least I could read it and stays on there. So. I gotta remember that for now on. Set up tablet with when I'm live streaming.
What are some things these superstars should focus on in this match, Corey?
Getting the first point is huge. We've seen these matches won and lost on that first point. Fighting through the pain is also key. If you sustain an injury early,
well, it's kind of a weird time for the pandemic and me. Like just before the pandemic, I actually went to wrestling, which was really freaking weird. I went to Monday Night Raw, actually. I still remember it. I went to Monday Night Raw back in 2020. Because my friend literally was telling me, well, you know, Monday Night Raw's coming and everything else, you know, you're a big fan. Now, technically, Monday Night Raw's coming again on August 14th, and my friends want me to go. And I'm like, I don't really want to. And I'll tell you the reason why, because I actually hated the show. When I went to Monday Night Raw back in 2020. I only went because my friends wanted me to go, and I really said, okay, I'll give it a shot, because it's been many years. So. But it's shocking that Monday Night Raw literally surpassed 30 years. You know. Like, not too many shows could literally say that, besides like The Simpsons, that literally say that they survived 30 years. You know. But yes, guys, like I said, the next video game live stream will be me playing AEW Fight Forever, Road to Elite, blindfolded, pretty much. So each time I have a match, I have to literally play the game blindfolded. I actually have a sleep mask, actually, so it's easy to blindfold me, pretty easy. So I'll try to do it. I'll probably play it on normal mode since I am going to be blindfolded. So I don't think I can do Road to Elite blindfolded on Elite difficulty, because that's the hardest difficulty in the game. And like I said, Sunday or Monday, you're going to get top 20 WWF wrestlers Mr. Rock likes. So that's either coming on Sunday or Monday. So.
Yeah, Booker T's really grinding the opposition down. He's finding himself in trouble here.
Maybe just stay down, man. You've done enough.
Blast off.
A completely ill-advised decision. Likely going to pay for it in the rest of this match.
Oh, I still got 10 minutes and 17 seconds. And still not one fall in this Iron Man match. Yes, sir, Barry, it really did. And the one thing I remember, the one thing that technically everyone was freaking out about, except me. Oh, take care, Rufus. But yeah. I know you're not going anywhere, but you are going to go have a shower, so that's why I said that. So. But yeah, I remember the one thing that technically everyone was freaking out about was toilet paper during the pandemic. Not me. You want to know why? Because I was using substitute tissue. You know, like Kleenex. Just buy a box of Kleenex. You know, that's what I was using during the pandemic. Everyone's freaking out about toilet paper, toilet paper. Oh, I gotta have toilet paper. You know, I was just literally going, well, I'll just buy boxes of the fucking Kleenex. So I stocked up on a whole bunch because a lot of it was on sale. It was kind of freaking funny. Yeah, toilet paper was literally freaking. Now I'm down to literally like 2 boxes of Kleenex from the freaking pandemic. But I literally bought like a whole bunch. I think I literally bought like 100 during the freaking pandemic freaking thing. Well, actually, me and my mom did. That's right. I remember I give her some as well. British Bulldog is up 1-0 with 8:30 left to go in this match, in the Iron Man match. Booker T hits a spin-a-rooney.
He's looking completely lost as he finds his footing.
Yeah. And it was the most funniest thing I've ever seen. You know, a lot of people literally said, well, technically, you know, I will do anything for a roll of toilet paper. It was literally like the most stupidest fucking thing. Because I'm all like, you know, there's literally substitutes out there for toilet paper. And I still wonder what would happen if technically there was no toilet paper or anything. Toilet paper was gone forever. Tissues were gone forever. What would you use? Me, on the other hand, I'm going to go find a bunch of leaves. You know? Because at the end of the day, that's how we were taught. You know? Us 80s and 90s kid, you know? You go out camping in the woods or something like that. You got no freaking toilet paper. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna freaking go find some leaves or a pine cone and go freaking wipe your butt. You know. Okay, British Bulldogs up 2-0 on Booker T with 6:52 left to go. Can Booker T come back on this match? Ooh. Booker T's not looking so good in this match.
Saving us from having to sit through that. Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. Monkey flip. Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
An elbow drop for added measure.
Taking a trip outside, but he's got to be mindful of the count.
Ooh. I'm shocked that's not a DQ right there.
Bulldog certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes. Bulldog gets fended off.
Booker is going to look to press on the advantage.
Booker weathered the storm and
Wonder if they're going to get counted out here. Oh, nope. Nope, he's coming back now.
The British Bulldog. Yes, he didn't come here to watch him boast in time. Big knee to the midsection.
The one thing I actually did do, I'm thankful for the pandemic, was it was allowed me to literally buy a PS5. Actually. And people would say, well, wait, how? So I didn't go out and spend so much freaking money because none of my friends could go out. So I was able to actually save a lot of money, and we were able to get a PS5 eventually. Of course, it took me about a year or two to get a PS5, but I still remember getting one. So that's something that I'm thankful for the pandemic. I don't know, how do you miss that, Booker T? Oh, bookend. I don't think Booker T's gonna win in time. He's got 4 minutes and 30 seconds. He's gotta do something quick. Why does he keep doing that? That's just bad. Is he doing the same move twice and botching it? I wouldn't want to be that wrestler. You know. It's bad enough you do one botch in the match, but you don't want to do the exact same move completely. Oh, rope break. Take care, Sir Barry. Hope you have a great day as well.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. And he tosses him back in now. Bulldog lining him up from the top turnbuckle. From the top.
Ooh, nice elbow drop right into the back. British Bulldog up 3-0. Booker T better hurry the heck up if he wants to literally win this match. He's got to come up with 3 pinfalls in literally 1 minute each.
Booker tipping the scales a bit here. That's
Well, he got one. 3-1. Oh, that doesn't look good for Booker T. But the foot's on the rope. Oh, okay. Thanks, Sir Barry. Like I said, we actually have a lot of matches. That's one thing about WWE 2K23 that they literally did better than 2K22. They added more matches that you could actually add to your universe mode. Before it used to be 9 matches, they added 14. So if you really want to literally choose like a whole entire show and literally add the whole entire show, you can. You know.
Agonizing position, looking to pry the grip apart. And they do. Big knee to the midsection.
Well, I got 1 minute and 36 seconds. So technically, either Booker T scores 2 or British Bulldog's gonna win. Ooh, nice flash right on the outside there. Oh, got 1 minute. And they're on the outside, which is not good for Booker T.
Yeah, Booker
This isn't good at all. 40 seconds and you're on the outside.
Hit that just as hard as his opponent does.
Well, I believe British Bulldog might have won this. Yeah, he's definitely won this one. Because they're on the outside and there's only 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. British Bulldog wins the match. See, if I was playing, it would have been a lot easier. Okay, so let's see what the next match is. We got a 2-on-2 steel cage match. Vader and Ultimate Warrior versus the Outsiders.
Everybody, take cover. Get out of the way.
Comes the Ultimate Warrior, man.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match.
Still can't believe he's been dead for 9 years. He got inducted to the Hall of Fame and then died literally a couple days later. Which was really weird. Because it was like, wow. Because both WWF or E and Ultimate Warrior did not like each other. And everyone knows that. You know. And it wasn't until like 2014 when they put him into the Hall of Fame that they kind of like broke amends, and then he died.
It's Vader time.
Big bad Vader time.
And from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 450 pounds, the man they call Vader.
I still think that Vader was actually better in WCW than he was in WWF.
Get ready for a display of
Or E,
brutal striking
as you
ability.
may call it.
Vader leveled
They kind of made
competition in Japan.
Vader into a joke when he joined WWE. Hate to say it, but it's true. Like, yeah, he had a couple title matches in '96 and everything else, but he never got a good push. He never got the respect that he deserved. Especially for being the big bad villain in WCW back in the day. And also, he's also dead as well, Vader. I think he died in what, 2018? 2017, 2018, I think?
But above all else, the Mastodon, Vader lives for a good
Yeah, that's the question. You know, like you got the Outsiders. The Outsiders is a tag team that, you know, everyone knows that they were literally tops. Still miss Scott Hall to this day too. He died as well. So 3 out of 4 people are actually dead in this match. But rest in peace to all 3 of them. Nothing but respect to all 3 men, all of them.
2 of the most intimidating men of all time. Grabbing headlines.
Yeah, they're a tag team. They're going against the Outsiders.
Changing the way the game is played.
I thought I would do this because it just seemed more funnier. Plus, who didn't like the Outsiders? Let's be honest. You know, when you're NWO for life, man. Oh. And here we go. Yes, it did. Like, that's what drew me to really like WCW the most. Was the NWO Outsiders angle, you know.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow. He's about to escape. Is the Warrior about to escape the cage? Yeah, he is. Warrior just escaped the cage. He left Big Bad Vader by himself. This is funny. Talk about Warrior not doing the job, huh? No, that was a freaking. That was literally a handicap match. Pretty much.
So much can happen in the confines of the steel cage. Byron, what is this sound?
Oh, that's just funny. That Warrior just escapes the cage right away. Remember, guys, I'm not even playing this, so this is just funny to me.
Sounds a bit cruel coming from you, Saxon, but Henry, don't forget you can win in the ring too, and a damaged leg can lead to an easier pinfall or submission. The sprint up the cage is on. Fortitude being tested.
Oh, there goes Scott Hall. I think Scott Hall's about to leave. Nope, Vader's going after him. Oh, Scott Hall's now leaving. Okay. Well, now we're down to literally one-on-one. Kevin Nash or Vader. Who escapes the cage?
Now he's been put on the defensive.
I wonder if you can attack each other out on the outside, knowing that both guys are literally are on like out of the cage. Well, I think so anyways. I'm not sure. Maybe you can win by escaping the cage, pinfall, whatever. Or the door. I believe there's a door as well that you can escape by. Oh, Vader's getting back up.
He's all the way to the top of the cage. Not many options for him. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage.
Oh, now we're getting interesting.
And now the climb down could be more petrifying than the climb up.
And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
Who's gonna literally win this war? Oh, Vader slams him across. Is Vader about to win? Nope.
Oh no, he comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
Yeah, he's gonna have to try something else now.
Counters, this could be an opportunity.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
Warrior encouraging his opponent to bring everything he has. Unceremoniously set right back. Kevin Nash with a
Jackknife powerbomb coming.
Powerbomb. Victory nearly in hand for Nash. Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
Wonder if Kevin Nash is gonna win. Here we go. He's climbing up. Oh, he was so close.
At the top of the cage, but
Kevin Nash was so close to winning this.
He almost made it out.
Ultimate Warrior going absolutely off the rails now.
Making the big climb towards victory. And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position.
Oh, here we go.
Absolutely no respect on his opponent. You gotta love it.
as he continues to climb the side of the cage,
That's funny sound, bro.
Just seep into the mind.
Well, in AEW, there's actually a women's referee.
Vader's blue.
So,
he's ripped from the cage and sent buckling down.
and just like this one here, there's a woman referee.
Possible time.
So, yeah. I guess she is thinking about her boyfriend.
You'll enjoy a view from the floor even more.
The boyfriend's out the Ultimate Warrior because she keeps staring at him. And Vader and Ultimate Warrior won.
And he did it. Big win inside the cage.
Here are your winners, the Ultimate Warrior and Vader.
And somehow, some way, we have a winner.
But they are feeling the effects of that brutal cage.
Two men with one common goal can be a dangerous thing.
Next match actually really happened. This match actually happened in WCW Starrcade. Now we're into the match that actually happened at Starrcade 97.
We are in for a treat tonight.
Thanks, Rufus. Have fun at work.
Young cruiserweight.
Former ECW star.
I know it's not really fun, but
Unmatched
you can find fun stuff.
WCW.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Light Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds.
I know, but some people don't like their job. That's why I'm saying that. But if you like your job, then yeah, have fun.
It's almost intimidating to think of how highly skilled Eddie Guerrero already is this early in his career.
Yeah, you're right, Corey. Exceptional aerial skills, but also pretty amazing when it comes to skirting the rule book.
That's true, Rufus. I agree on that.
Eddie Guerrero always sporting that cocky look on his face, but to Guerrero's credit, he always backs it up inside the ring.
He may be a cruiserweight, but he can take on anyone.
Wonder how long I've been streaming for now. I don't even know. I also don't know where to look that up either.
And his opponent from
I would say probably about 2 hours.
212 pounds.
Yeah, about 2 hours probably.
Dean Malenko.
Let's not forget the title is on the line here tonight. How can I forget? I've been looking forward to this match for a long time.
Because I also did the War Games match before literally starting the show. Just to show off the new match that they added into this game. So
Somehow this superstar has to
I still loved Dean Malenko's feud with Chris Jericho. Made me laugh so hard when Chris Jericho literally said the 1,000 holds. You know, and started listing them all. What was that, 97, 98 when he did that? But yeah, it was hilarious. And here we go.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
Eddie Guerrero has so many ways to defeat opponents, a great arsenal of lucha-style moves and mat-based wrestling.
That's true, but don't discount Eddie Eddie's creative interpretation of the rule book.
Lie, cheat, steal, or simply out-wrestle you. You don't know what Eddie's going to bring.
Yeah, but he's staring at someone who's shown a lot of hustle to be in this spot. Whether he's studying tape or spending extra time at the PC, he expected this challenge and is ready for it.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Here's the pin, title on the line.
Oh, that was quick.
Stops the ref's count.
That's if that was it. That would have been a bad match if that was it.
That was ridiculous. That's finding any which way to topple the competition.
Hurling your own body like that is insane.
Eddie Guerrero has so many skills, but which one is the most vital in winning this match, Corey?
Eddie's got a set of high-risk moves that are second to none. Once Eddie's got you down, it's just a matter of taking to the skies and ending the match for good.
A non-stop assault from Guerrero here.
Eddie has his opponent down. Only a matter of time before he ends this with a high-risk move.
This fight has made its way to the entranceway.
Oh, man, so many things can go wrong now.
That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects. Oh, right to the back.
Wonder what's gonna happen if they both get counted out here. who becomes the champ?
He needs to fight his way back into the ring.
The count just keeps going up. Eddie Guerrero is just mocking his opponent now.
Okay, there we go.
It's close.
Perfect drop kick.
Nice drop kick there. Dean Malenko for a right forehand.
WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Crucifix powerbomb.
The athleticism can change the pin. Title on the line.
Isn't that right against the ropes? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's too close to the ropes. Even for Eddie there.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
This could be big. Going up high.
Ooh, 5-star frog splash. I believe this match is over. Oh, wow. Dean Malenko kicked out a 5-star frog splash.
Being over for him. What other option, what other choice does Eddie have now? A desperate Guerrero is a dangerous man.
Finds the spot.
You can't take much more of this.
Yeah, he's got to dig deep and find another win if he wants to stay.
But yeah, guys, this match actually happened in STARRACADE 97.
A swift rhythm of offense here from Guerrero.
Like I said, I already did do some matches from the actual show. So,
Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway. Seated drop kick.
Ooh, man.
He deflects it right back.
and maybe one day I'll come back and do more pay-per-views like this. You know, try to look up the card, maybe try to
Set up for the
really see what would actually have happened in a video game. You know.
snap there. Followed up by an elbow. And we're down to the proverbial wire here, guys.
The match hanging in the balance. Time to get back in the ring.
Suplex. He's getting a little battered now. Effective now a pin for the championship. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Still going to take a massive effort to keep him down.
So who do you guys think is gonna win?
And the momentum is
Me, I'm gonna literally think it's gonna be Dean. Because Dean's coming back, and I really think Dean might actually win this.
I don't know how the superstar's doing it. Down and out, moments ago, back in it now.
Even though he's pretty much injured and busted up. I have a funny feeling he might pull this off. Well, so that happened. Well, we'll see if he kicks out or not.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
Ooh. I think that's it. Match over. I guess I was wrong. And Eddie Guerrero wins. Well, can't win them all. I just thought maybe Dean might have came back and won.
And the new WWE Light Heavyweight Champion, Eddie Guerrero.
A night and title change we will all remember for a very long time.
Talk about history in the
And the next match is Stacy Keibler versus Molly Holly for the Women's Championship.
Up close and personal.
Stop making this about you.
I just
Sexton. This is
literally
about the
did
new
this
champ.
just to literally have at least a women's match on the card. Who are both literally were in WCW before.
The following contest.
A lot of people forgot that Molly Holly was in WCW, but she was.
The WCW Women's
I think she was. Her name was. Hey, Can Rams, hope all is well. Go, Stacy. She probably will win because she has long legs. Also, I think she was announced into the Hall of Fame this year too, if I remember correctly. Miss Madness? Wrong, King. Her name was Miss Hancock.
Hey guys, I think Stacey.
And I'm not joking about that. That was her name.
Herself in the reflection on top of your head.
Her name wasn't Miss Madness. Miss Madness was Miss Elizabeth.
One of the most successful competitors in women's division history.
The entire women's division looking to make their name at the expense of Stacy Keibler.
Molly Holly was Mona. I don't think she was Miss Madness. Her character was Mona
A Hall of
in
Fame
WCW.
trailblazers in the women's division.
Or maybe I'm missing something there.
An extremely sweet woman, but tough as nails in the ring.
And actually, you have to literally beat the frickin' story mode in the game to actually unlock Molly Holly. So that just tells you I actually did go through it and beat it.
Introducing the challenger from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler. And her opponent from Forest Lake, Minnesota, she is the WCW Women's Champion, Molly Holly.
Oh, maybe she was. Maybe she was Miss Madness. I just remember her as Mona, to be honest.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this championship.
But yeah, that's why I literally decided to do this, because both were in WCW. Might as well put the Women's Championship on the line. I know people would say, well, how about Alundra Blaze? I don't know. I'd rather give it to someone that literally didn't hold it that long.
Within this ferocious, inhuman, callous steel structure. The champion dodges the 2 count.
He's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible.
Jawbreaker. Call the dentist.
Well, yeah, I sort of remember that. But I remember there was Gorgeous George. Gorgeous George was one of them.
DDT delivered.
Because I remember technically her.
This is the most opportune time to be looking for the fans' praise.
I think Tori Wilson was the other one, right? Or something like that.
Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
But I do remember Gorgeous George being one of Macho Man's girls.
Right to the spine.
Taking flight.
She misses the mark.
Yeah?
There's a bit of primal feeling at play.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's locked inside a steel cage.
Especially in the SmackDown series. That's all their finishers were just a slap. Stephanie's for sure. I remember Stephanie McMahon was just a freaking slap across the face.
Shoulders down, championship on the line. She slips out of the pin before 3.
She's got to be upset that the count went that far. Slam with authority. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Well, if you're saying it's Molly Holly, then it might have been Molly Holly. But I remember Gorgeous George for sure. And I believe the other one was Tori Wilson. Because I remember for a little brief time that Tori Wilson was part of the Macho Man's crew. Because she was feuding with Billy Kidman there for a bit. But WCW was freaking crazy back in the 90s. It was hard to keep up with every storyline. If you really want to keep up with storylines in WCW back in the 90s, it was hard. It was like every freaking 2 seconds there was a storyline going on.
Places her right in the corner. Oh, what a kick. Vicious.
On the first row. And shoulders are down. Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Now she's scaling the cage wall.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now. And now she's trying hard to scale up the cage.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over.
This seems like they're just trying to escape and that's it. But yes, guys, I'm not actually playing the game. Because like I said, I have it set to easy. So, I'm just saying that for people that just came in. Was it Medusa? It might have been. But wasn't she with Evan Courageous at the time, though? Where she won the Cruiserweight title? That's what I sort of remember. Because I remember Medusa winning the Cruiserweight title. And then, because technically, they thought the Cruiserweight division was just a joke.
Into the corner now. Spectacular handspring splash from Molly.
It might have been Medusa.
Far from over here, guys. Yeah, Corey, I just hope this gets resolved before someone gets seriously injured.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
Maybe Molly Holly might have won. She's got to get up now. She's going out the shot.
Reaching the top of the cage, and she is making climbing the steel cage look easy.
Oh, man, she is awfully close.
Oh, there we go.
She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
She can't be liking the view from up there.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there. The sprint up the cage is on. Is this the right time? Is this the right moment? And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous
Well, Molly's got the advantage. But Stacy's right behind her. Well, who's ever going to battle this one out is going to win the match, I think.
Oh, no. Please don't.
And I think Molly Holly just won. Unless she can get up right away.
She continues to scale the side of the cage.
She's looking exhausted from the climb. Does she have the stamina to make it out?
Looks like she's proving what goes up and up.
I gotta admit, this women's match is actually pretty more entertaining than some of the women's matches back in the olden days. Sorry, but it's true.
That's what you gotta expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
She is set plummeting to the canvas.
Ooh, things definitely didn't go to plan for her.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
scale the side of the cage. Victory could be in sight for her. She continues up and over the top of the cage.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece. Looking pretty precarious.
I have no idea who's going to win this match now. To be honest. Too close.
Making the big climb towards victory. Better be quick about it.
Seems like frickin' Molly Holly has a little bit of advantage though. Not by much.
And now she's looking to find a way down. She's going for it. She's able to capitalize on the moment and make her way up the cage.
Has to find a foothold now to take that first step down. Well, she is down. My God. What?
Ooh.
Steel all the way up.
Oh, that would hurt.
She's making climbing this steel cage look easy.
She's probably come to the realization of how high up she is now.
She's making that
And Mona
ascension to the
wins.
cage.
That's it. I know it says Molly Holly, but I'm going with WCW rules.
Defense by Molly Holly.
Here is your winner, and still the WCW Women's Champion, Molly Holly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
This is the kind of win where you second guess yourself. Sure, it's a celebration now, but the results could have easily gone the other way.
Take care, Sam Brown. So the next match actually happened in WCW STARRACADE 97. So you had the NWO, Scott Hall, Macho Man, and Vincent versus the Steiner Brothers and Ray Traylor, aka Big Boss Man. No, Taylor. Ray Taylor was his name. Not Trailer.
Randy Savage has been called one of the greatest competitors in the history of WWE, and you'll get no argument here.
The following contest is a six-man tornado tag team match. Introducing first, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man Randy Savage.
And King was talking about Macho Man. Here he is.
Always march to the
Makes me think of the Slim Jim commercials every time I see him.
Macho Man Randy Savage notoriously used to say that
Dibs on Slim Jims.
rises to the top. Well, I would say that Savage is proof of that statement. Listen to these people.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know why his name was Vincent. Do you guys know why his name was Vincent?
Nobody quite like
Do you know the story behind that? Because technically, I actually do know the story behind the Vincent character. It was actually frickin' Dusty Rhodes' real name, in a way.
one of the
And
best
when
superstars
Dusty Rhodes
around.
came into WWF, in a way, and literally, Vince McMahon did not like him. That's right, it was a play on Vince McMahon. That's right, it's a play on Vince
From
McMahon.
Tennessee,
But yeah.
weighing in at 263 pounds, Scott Flash.
But it had something to do with the Vince McMahon and Dusty Rhodes situation.
Here at the commentary table, I have wanted
Why
to
his
call
name was
this
called
match.
Vincent.
I cannot wait to finally do it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Virgil. That's where I got the freaking thing messed up. Yeah, it was Virgil. Yeah, that's right. When Virgil came into WWF or whatever, the reason why his name was Virgil was because of freaking Dusty Rhodes. And that's why Virgil was always squashed in matches half the time. You're right, King. Yeah, it was Virgil. Dusty Rhodes' real name. Not Vincent. Yep, Flash Norton.
Detractors, but he wants to prove them all wrong here tonight.
I still remember his feud with Glacier. Does anyone remember Glacier? Because Because that was a fun feud. Scott Norton and Glacier for a tiny bit. Because, yeah. Glacier did not know how to wrestle, but it was funny to watch him wrestle. I didn't really see his Japanese run in Japan run either, but I did hear about it as well. Like I did watch some Japan wrestling back in the day, but I didn't watch a lot of it. But here comes Vincent.
Here's a competitor who knows the value of respect. At every show, this one asks me how my day is going, and even compliments my suit.
The only thing I think about when I see literally like Vincent in WCW is because a lot of wrestlers have literally told the story about Vincent, and if you have never seen the wrestling interviews about Vincent, it's pretty freaking funny. That he has the big freaking glizzy, as I would call it, in his pants. You know, it's like that's the only thing that wrestlers talk about him. And that he's money hungry, which is true. He is severely money hungry. Like when you go to a Comic-Con convention, you see Vincent, he'll charge like literally $80 autograph for his freaking autograph, and you'll literally go, "Wait, what?" Yeah. Meanwhile, he wasn't a major superstar or nothing. And that's $80 US, not Canadian. So, Canadian, that would be about what, 120?
Oh, well, aren't you clever, Saxton? It isn't about pride for this athlete. It's about believing in yourself and keeping firm to that belief.
I still remember Big Boss Man's one of his best freaking things that he did was the feud with the Big Show. When he was making fun of him when he literally said, "My daddy died, my daddy died." Back in WWF in '99.
That is how competitive he is.
Yeah, he is. Here comes the Steiner brothers.
At a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The tension building for this match is so.
Oh, I forgot about the UWF. That's right. There was the UWF. In a way. Man, that took me back. Because I seen literally clips of it on ESPN Classic Canada. They used to have like the UWF on there. And I've seen a couple shows of UWF. Not very many. But yeah, I forgot that he was. I remember Cactus Jack was part of UWF for a bit.
Folks, if this seems like pandemonium, that's because it is. This is a Tornado Tag Rules multi-person tag team match. No tags necessary. And there's the save. Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery.
Well, yeah, I always loved the Steiner brothers. Don't get me wrong, but I always liked Scott more. To be honest, there was like you couldn't go wrong with Scott Steiner, man. I always said there's nothing fine than Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, man. You know, and that's the way how it was back in the '90s and 2000s. You know, when you seen Big Papa Pump, everyone was literally excited to see him. You know. What the hell is Vincent doing over there? Look at this! He's just standing there literally talking to the crowd. Oh yeah, the one-man gang, yeah. I wonder if Bad News Brown was there too. I'm trying to remember, was Bad News Brown there? Might have been.
Ripping and tearing at the face.
I agree. I agree on that. You know, his feuds with a lot of people in WCW was just awesome. Like Booker T and Big Papa Pump had a good feud, you know. The only stuff I didn't really care for about Big Papa Pump, and I'm not being mean about this, was when he was really teaming with Buck Bagwell and doing the whole entire Rick Steiner thing. That was kind of stupid. But I get it. You know, the Steiners broke up and technically... Oh. But yeah, I sort of forgot about the UWF until you brought it up. But yeah, I do remember the UWF. and did that promoter die, the UWF? Didn't he have like a coke problem or something like that? Because I remember sort of watching like the Dark Side of the Ring where they were talking about him. He literally died like a coke problem. And that's why the UWF doesn't exist anymore. But in all fairness, you know, a lot of 80s and 90s wrestlers, they're all fucking on drugs. Pretty much. And if you literally told me that technically there was not one wrestler that didn't do drugs, I would say, really? You know? Because from what I heard about the wrestling organization back in the olden days, you know, that's how it was. It was just a big party. You know, you went out, you went to go wrestle, then you got back, and then you went to either drink or you did drugs. I remember Dr. Dusty Williams being in the UWF. Yeah, I remember that. Very well. I think he was even the UWF champion. I always wondered what would actually have happened if BMW had still existed today. I always wondered, you know, would I actually have been like Vince McMahon? Because that was my dream, actually. I wanted to be like Vince, you know. I wanted to own my own wrestling promotion and actually upscale, but I failed in doing it. But I mean like the wrestling promoter stuff. I'm not saying literally like exactly like Vince, you know. As we know, Vince McMahon is a very controversial character, as I would say. But as the promoter and all that, yeah. When I was a kid, there was no bigger promoter than Vince McMahon. But if you really want to know how GMW was kind of like, it was kind of like ECW mixed in with, like, craziness. And when I mean craziness, that means I did crazy, stupid things to the point where it was literally like,
Here are your winners.
oh, Team Rick Steiner won. Okay. But yeah. But it was kind of like ECW. How DMW was.
Hard to argue with another notch in the win column, especially one like that.
Okay, so now this match is done. I wonder how many matches we still got. Here, I'm just gonna go take a look. I don't even... Oh, we're on match 9. I think we've got 14, right? Yeah. So we're on match 9. WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Big Show versus the Giant. I just decided to do something like this crazy. Because I know Goldberg was wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Hey YouTube, what's up? Hope all is well.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight.
And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
Actually, the Giant was my least favorite wrestler of all WCW.
For him, it's about sending a message against the biggest threat in WWE.
A lot of people would say, why the Big Show, aka the Giant, is your least favorite wrestler? A lot of people forgot that Big Show used to smoke in the wrestling ring. And I used to literally thought it was stupid, because you would literally sit there and take a 3-minute freaking smoke break while the wrestler literally had to literally sit there and go, what the hell? You know? And if people don't remember that, well, that was back in the 90s. But yeah, that's why I didn't like freaking the Giant, aka Big Show. There's few other reasons. Like, he was more of a gimmick wrestler, and I didn't really care for gimmick wrestlers either. You know, he was just there because he was there. And I really hated the fucking fact that they said he was under the Giant's son. You know, that's not how you make a name for yourself in the wrestling business. If it's true, fine. But it was fake. Everyone knows it was fake. You know.
Former WCW champion. A man who absolutely bleeds intensity.
Well, yeah. But technically, you know, it was him and his dad, but you also have to go back to his grandpa. You know, his, like, even Vince McMahon's grandpa literally ran the company. It was called something else. I think it was like, I can't remember what it's called, but I believe even like Vince McMahon, well, Vincent James McMahon and his dad started the whole entire wrestling empire that you see today for WWE. I can't remember what his dad's name is now. It's gonna frustrate me.
Introducing the challenger.
But yeah.
Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 500 pounds.
And I'm not talking about Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I'm talking Vincent James. Because, yeah, it was him and his dad that literally started the whole entire wrestling business that you guys see today.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, yeah, there's Vincent J. McMahon, but Vincent J. McMahon's dad is who I'm talking about. I can't remember his name.
Desire and resolve will be tested tonight, all for the right to claim the championship.
Because, yes, Vincent Kennedy McMahon's dad was Vincent James, but I'm saying before that, that's how the whole entire wrestling world got literally swept up. You know, but through his dad, Vincent James McMahon's dad. I just can't remember his name. And this was literally like in the the early 1900s. when things were coming out. Is what I'm talking about. It might have been Jess. It might have been Jess McMahon. It might have been Jess. It sounds familiar. It might have been Jess McMahon. I just can't remember who it was. You might have been right, King. It might have been Jess. But yeah, those guys literally started the whole entire freaking thing that you guys see today.
Lining it up. Straight right. Good night.
Because they were the ones that literally put like wrestling in Madison Square Garden. They were the first people to do it. You know. Because back in the olden days, Madison Square Garden and wrestling did not literally see each other. You know, it was literally banned. So, and that's why a lot of people would say, well, technically they had wrestling shows in circus tents. And that was the honest truth. They used to have wrestling shows in circus tents because it was banned in stadiums. And it was just, I think King was right. I think it was Jess McMahon and Vincent James McMahon that changed the whole entire wrestling landscape to literally put it in arenas, in stadiums, and everything else that you see. And get away from the circus tent wrestling that you guys seen.
The key is that Goldberg uses so much energy that if you're able to make him miss, you can whittle away at him and work toward the upset. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
I kind of forgot when the circus tent wrestling ended. Probably in the 70s, I would say. When circus tent wrestling... Yeah. Yep. They still had it in Canada when I was a kid. They had circus tent wrestling. Just to give you a heads up. And I used to sometimes see the shows when I was a kid. They used to have something called the Shrine Circus here in Winnipeg, and technically I used to go here and there, and they used to put on a show, and you used to get a wrestling show out of it, and everything else. And you got like these big strong guys and everything else. It was always like a comedy act in a way, but it was kind of funny to see. So I haven't been to a Shrine Circus since probably '98, to be honest. That's when Peanuts the Clown died. Rest in peace, Peanuts the Clown. Because Peanuts the Clown was one of my favorite clowns, to be honest. And yeah. I think the Giant just won the title. Yep.
Here is your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, the Giant.
Saturn versus Benoit actually really happened on WCW show. I think almost up to this match here, all really happened on the show. So Saturn versus Benoit in a submission match. Now I thought this would be great because you got the Reigns of Saturn versus the Crippler Crossface, you know.
Yeah, now we're talking.
The following contest is a submission match. Making his way to the ring.
I wonder if they actually still have the Shrine Circus here in Winnipeg.
At 241 pounds.
Or even in Canada.
I'm all for tough competition, but this one likes to take things too far. Their matches can be
they were
gruesome sometimes.
That's when the freaking Triple H was what in WCW, I think, for a tiny bit.
If anything, I think the intensity can be turned up in the ring.
Hey, Sinistar. Hope all is well.
He says it's all about dominance tonight and plans on showing why everyone backstage should be scared.
Because I believe, what was Triple H's wrestling name in WCW? Terrorizing, right? I think so. I think it was Terrorizing. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Sinistar by the #1 Old Spice Swagger Body Wash Sniffer. I'm not bad. Just literally live streaming WCW STARRACADE 97 on WWE 2K23. Celebrating my 1-year anniversary of live streaming. I started last year at this day. So yeah. Can't believe it's been 1 year, but you know. Well, if you really want to get technical on the year 97 for Mr. Rock, in a way, 97 was the year I started doing drugs, alcohol, and start smoking. So yeah, I was 7 years old when I started. And I still remember my first drink as well. It was a Texas Mickey of Jack Daniels that my friend PJ stole. Shout out to PJ for stealing that Jack Daniels for me. But yeah, he stole it from his freaking parents' freaking cupboard, and then yeah, we went to the bleachers and freaking drank that whole entire bottle. Pretty much. And it was just me and him. That was a fun time too.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder. Moves outside. What's the plan here? Holy.
Hold on, let me try.
Delivered into the barricade.
Oh, okay.
What are they gonna do outside here?
But yeah, that's when I first started drinking, smoking cigarettes, and actually doing drugs. Was in the year 97.
And all the impact brought to the knee. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal form.
Hey, that's not true. I had a mullet, and I wrestled. I don't have a mullet anymore because I actually shaved my head not too long ago, so, and I have a buzz cut now. But I did have a mullet.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Even as a kid, I had a mullet, to be honest. But that was the look back in the 80s and 90s as well. You know, most kids had mullets.
9 times out of 10, I'd say that's right. But
You know.
every now and then, I think sheer willpower can actually upset in-ring know-how. All the holds and counters in the world won't help you much if your opponent simply refuses to give in and give up.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Well, that's why it actually attracted me to the mullet guy, Sinistar. Is that technically I literally love supporting people that actually literally like mullets. And when I literally discovered that mullet guy through John, I'm just going to say John, I'm not going to say his gamer tag, but yeah, I discovered it through John, and then technically I found mullet guy through John. I literally said, hey, I got to literally freaking support mullet guy because, yeah, you know, come to his live streams because I support anyone that grows a mullet.
Charlie's horse.
That's true. I actually knew Patrick Swayze,
No escape. This could be
to be honest.
There's no way he survives this. No way. Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Patrick Swayze was one of my mom's friends, actually. And you're going to say, wait, how did your mom meet Patrick Swayze? Like I said before, she also did some B-rated movies. I'll just give you a hint on that. and literally leave it there. I didn't say she was a Hollywood A-lister, but she was definitely a B-lister when it came to Hollywood.
shot is ruthless striking.
I don't know. I've never seen what you look like, Sinistar. I haven't actually seen your picture on Instagram or anything. I haven't been on your account. So, but I sort of look like my mom, which is really weird to say, but it's true. Me and my mom sort of look alike when it comes to the face. But yeah. And my mom's 54 right now, so. And she's at day program right now. So.
Yeah, he is showing us a lot out here.
Because that's what she does. She's actually in a day program now. So. Thanks, Sinistar.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex. Launched. Down he goes.
He's entered a state of distress now.
Yeah, but he's always one counter away from changing things.
The one thing I could say about my mom in a way that was always weird was always being on TV sets with her. Like, she did some TV shows back in the day, and it was always weird being on TV shows. Because I didn't know when the TV show was ever going to end, in a way. Because if you've never seen how a TV show is actually filmed, you know, it's kind of weird. You know, like there was like several takes of the exact same freaking thing. And my mom was on episodes of Walker, Texas Ranger. She did Nash Bridges back in the day. Oh, you probably then have seen my mom. If you're a big fan of B-rated movies, she did a lot in the 90s, to be honest. So yeah, that was my one thing that I actually didn't like too much, in a way, about my dad and my mom being freaking famous. A lot of people would literally say, "Well, you had the lifestyle though." I know, but it felt like I didn't have my family there at all. Like, let's be honest, when your dad's on the road taking you from here to here and there, you know, and then you don't get to see your mom because your mom's literally doing movies and shooting, she'll sometimes see you from here and there, you know. It's kind of was literally a freaking weird freaking thing. And also, my dad was a crazy freaking SOB. Probably the craziest person I've ever met. Well, yeah, you know. It wasn't until literally years later that us family were all together, and then technically, you know, because that's the way how it was. Yeah, but it's worse when they're famous, Sinistar. It's worse when they're famous. It's fine when they work a lot, but yeah. Oh. You know, like when I didn't get to see my mom for literally like months sometimes, it got to the point where I didn't even know who she was. You know, because she'll be on the road constantly, and then she'll come back and be like, well, you know, how you doing, son? It's like, who are you? You know, because my dad actually had custody of me. So if you're going to say, well, who had legal custody of you? It was my dad. So I was more hanging on the road with my dad. So I got to see a lot of the crazy shit that my dad did. Which, that's all I'm going to say. If I was to do the dark side of my dad, honestly, he'll make literally like the worst person sound like a saint. Think of the worst person that you could ever imagine. You'll make him sound like a damn saint. And that's why I don't do, like when I was literally gonna talk about my dad on the, when he turned 60. When my dad turned 60, I did a video, which was November 7th, 2022. He turned 60 years old. He would have been 60 if he was alive. He died back in 2010. So I did a video about that, and I was thinking about doing the deep dark shit, but I left that out. If I was to ever do that, the video would be literally be taken down immediately, because there's too much dark shit in there. YouTube would not allow someone to literally say stuff like that. So. Sorry to hear that, Star, but at the end of the day, my dad's been dead for 13 years in October. Died October 22nd, and I still freaking hate the day before he died, to be honest. October 21st, 2010 was probably one of the darkest days ever for Mr. Rock. As I said before, he held a meat cleaver to my freaking neck the day before he died. So, and he was going to chop my freaking head off. And that's when I literally told my dad, go ahead, just do it. And the next day, he was dead. So. Maybe one day I'll go into do a video about my dad's death. Maybe I'll do that. Because that one's kind of an interesting freaking topic. And a lot of people don't know what really happened. Because a lot of people literally told me that I killed my dad, my mom killed my dad, and what actually, and everything else. So, the honest truth, no, we didn't. That's the honest truth. But maybe I'll literally do a video literally saying what actually happened that day.
Shot after shot, they're slamming their face down.
So.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
That I might be able to do. But I don't think I can go into the dark side of my dad, though. What he actually...
He did not want to be caught for that submission any longer.
817. Wait, isn't 817 was the day of, what was it, Woodstock? From 1969, wasn't it?
Yes, able to survive and pull through.
I think, right? It was either 817 or 818. August 8th.
Here's your winner, Chris Ben.
But that was 1969. Chris Benoit won. I guarantee you my stream's going to get taken down because of Chris Benoit winning. If you know the story, you know the story.
Who knows? Maybe the kitchen sink would have changed the outcome of this match.
Yeah, but I was talking Woodstock though. But yeah, I get the joke. So Buff Bagwell versus Lexi Luger. Well, that's what I did, you know, and that's well, some wrestled in the 80s and 90s, Sinstar, you know.
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 245 pounds.
Looking out at the countless members of the WWE Universe in attendance, they are all here because of matches like this one.
Like, I know Lex Luger wrestled in the 80s and 90s. It's always weird watching wrestlers without their freaking entrance music. But you can't play entrance music because copyright claimed up the ass. You know, probably even a copyright strike because of how many freaking songs that WWE owns. But it is weird watching like entrances like this.
A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing at his highest level yet.
Well, guess what, Sinistar? You're now mod in mine. But take care, Sinistar.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275.
I sometimes forget to make people mod. But if you literally say it, I might literally remember. If you're a close friend of mine. I'm not going to make people that just come in and literally ask for mod. But you've been around and hanged out and chilled. Yeah, you'll eventually become mod.
This is going to be some match. Remember, it's falls count anywhere, no countouts, no disqualifications.
And this match is so dangerous because anything can happen literally anywhere.
It is all about taking care of business. The only thing the referee can do is look for a pinfall or submission.
Oh wow, really? Already a pin count, huh?
Too soon for him to be thinking about a pin.
I'm just going to get some water, guys. I'll be right back. Ooh. My legs almost fell asleep there.
Start counting, Saxton. 1, 2, 3. We could be here all day. Power.
I think you're right. Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm. Oh, man, check out this power.
He's able to sidestep there.
Oh, that dropped on the ground. Must have dropped when I wanted to go pull the chair back.
Spectacular athleticism. Why not look like $1,000,000 when hitting something
Ow.
that effective?
Okay, I'm back. Just went to go get some water.
Taking this to the floor now.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this. Kendo stick to the skull.
Looking to end it here. This could be it. And a strong kick out in one.
Still not enough to put him away.
Perfect time to attack when his guard is down.
Inverted atomic drop. Ooh. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Ouch. That would hurt.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
Saving us
Lexi's got to stop freaking posing and get into the match.
He breaks the ref's count before
Only one count there.
Believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
run out of ringside and back to the mat. Cover with a clothesline.
Mat slam with some attitude.
And an inverted atomic drop. He's looking a little off balance. Suplex.
Picks up the knee. And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Oh, wow. I wasn't trying to swing a steel chair, you got a freaking solid steel step in your freaking face. That would hurt like hell. Might even put a dent in your head.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. Lifts him up. Spinebuster.
I think the one thing I forgot to do before live streaming is put on my air conditioner because it's really hot in here. But yeah.
He has been here before, and he knows what he needs to do.
Thunderous power slam. He can end it here. He's got him.
Wow, that ref was really slow at counting. Oh, I should push up a little. Sorry about that.
Something in store.
Didn't notice that the camera was on my forehead, not my actual face.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power. I think you're right. Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done. Okay, he is not going to let him make a mockery of things. Flying forearm on the mark. Amazing cover. Turn up again.
And there's Lex Luger winning.
Here is your winner, Lex Luger.
Lexi does it again.
Celebration after a match like that.
This win is going to have them on a high for
So
quite
now we're
some
going to
time.
be into our next match.
Winning's great, Saxton, but they have to start thinking about their next challenge.
How many matches do we still have? 3? Yep. 3 matches. Steel cage, no holds barred, and a false count anywhere match. So steel cage is next. Diamond Dallas Page versus Kurt Hennig. The match happened, but not in the solid steel cage on WCW. So.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from New Jersey, weighing in at 262 pounds, Diamond Dallas Page.
This is a match that folks have been clamoring for, and they are excited to finally get it.
Master of the Diamond Cutter. Coming to you.
And his opponent from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at
Comes Mr. Perfect.
75 pounds, Kurt Hennig.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE, about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
Kurt Hennig was also part of the Four Horsemen and the NWO. Which is kind of really rare to literally see.
Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder. He's going to use that anger against his opposition.
I think right around this time he was part of the NWO though. Oops. Accidentally hit the button.
Be thrown against the steel mesh. What does it feel like, Corey?
It feels like the cage is a cheese grater going down your body. The steel mesh is just raking at your flesh.
There's no doubt that the steel cage can become a torture chamber. That's right. He's going for the pin. Throws up the shoulder. Really,
Well, you got one count off of that?
Get him into the corner. Oh,
Didn't even got nothing because that was like his first move.
He wants even more out of his opponent.
look at this. Backbreaker.
Oh.
Setting up.
The steel cage contains all the disdain superstars have for one another. Corey, what does the superstar have to do to come out on top?
You need to be keenly aware of the situation at all times. There are a number of ways to win this match, and you have to know which to attempt and when.
True words have never been spoken.
Oh, like I said, Minky, I'm not actually playing.
You have to assess the situation.
But, yeah, it's going pretty well.
But not quite enough energy.
Oh, you're welcome, Minky. You deserve to been mod all right from the start. Anyway, it's just that I'm still trying to figure out my channel. Yeah, I've been live streaming for a year, but I'm still learning the mods and all this stuff. How to literally do it. That's why for a while there was no such thing as a moderator on my channel. Until I started literally seeing people come in and I'm like, well, how do I figure out how to make people mod? And then eventually I figured it out. So. But yeah, like I said, I'm not actually playing the game because if I was to, it's set on easy that technically you'll know the outcome of the matches. You know? So there's no point. So I decided to literally let the computer literally play against each other and just watch it just like you guys are. So. But like I said, next week's going to be AEW Fight Forever. We're going back to it. And I'm going to try to do Road to Elite blindfolded. Yeah. So, I'll have the blindfold on when I'm doing the matches. But if I'm literally have something like part of the story, then technically I would have to take the blindfold off to see what I have to do. But during the matches, I'm going to have to literally play the game blindfolded. And we'll see if I get how many wins I get, how many losses I get. You know. I thought it would be kind of an interesting freaking thing. Just to literally try. And you're going to say, wait, you got a blindfold? I got a sleep mask. So. I'll put the sleep mask on and then technically it'll be kind of an interesting freaking thing. As I've never seen anyone literally play video games blindfolded. To be honest. Not like a story mode anyways. So. That'll be next week. This week though, you still got the top 20 WWF male superstars that Mr. Rock likes. And this is the most controversial match that should have happened in WCW that didn't. Vince McMahon versus Eric Bischoff. Should have happened, but never did.
Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO.
Especially at this time.
From Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 195 pounds, Eric Bischoff.
Well, guys, here's a former adversary of the WWE.
A former adversary turned WWE Hall of Famer.
And he still has that infamous grin.
Eric Bischoff has had more than his own share of success in this business and inside the ring.
But how are you doing, Minky?
Has very underrated combat skills.
A black belt in karate, educated fists and feet.
Eric Bischoff has also managed to defeat many WCW superstars.
I'm okay. I'm a little tired. A little. I've been up all night. But the plan is to literally live stream, and then I got a few phone calls to make after this. After I'm done live streaming, and then do a little bit of cleaning, and then probably call it a day. In a way. I know July 18th is a big day for Mr. Rock. I know I'm going to be busy that day. That's when we're doing the annual biker barbecue. So, and we're celebrating literally our club being together. So yeah, I'll be out for most of that day. But that's in what, 5 days? So yeah.
Anything goes in this one-on-one, no-holds-barred match.
It is going to be brutal, Michael. I can tell that both competitors will take...
Eventually, I still want to do a beach day this summer. I still haven't done a damn beach day. I haven't been to the beach in literally like 5-6 years.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
No joke either. I would love to do a beach day. I know Winnipeg Beach is disgusting, but still. I wouldn't even mind doing camping, but it's really hard to find people to camp with here, like for friends. A lot of my friends are not campers, or people that you would camp with. Like I
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Goodness gracious.
Well, you're lucky, Minky. For me to literally go to the beach is super far away. It's about literally like a 3-hour drive. No joke. It's about 3 hours for me to literally go to the beach. So if I was to literally plan to go to the beach, it's got to be all day. So.
Lighten up the chest and now straight to the knee. That kind of focused attack on the...
Well, I do love camping. Don't get me wrong. I do love camping as well. But a lot of my friends are not people that you go camping with. Like my friend Preston there. Like, he's a loud snorer. So when I went camping with my friend Preston, aka PDog91 on YouTube, he's shown up a few times in chats. But yeah, when I went camping with him, he would snore and then wake up every freaking animal and the whole entire freaking park ground. And I got a freaking fine because of it, because of him snoring, because of him being so loud. So he's just a guy that you don't go camping because, well, you're gonna be paying for it. My other friend Eldon, I used to go camping with him. I haven't camped with him in years. I still remember when Eldon literally walked in on that chick in the freaking bathroom. That made me laugh my ass off. Because he literally goes and walks into the shower, and then he literally says, oops, sorry. And then he walks right back in, and I'm like, Eldon, what the hell? Did you not see it? Yeah, but you apologize, but then you go right back in. But yeah. But Eldon's a character by himself. So yeah. But I do miss camping though. Sometimes it's just great to get away from the city life. And we're on to the main event, to be honest. So, after this match, the live stream will probably be ending in a way because, like I said, I got a few phone calls to make and I still got some stuff to do. And we've been live streaming for the past probably about 3.5 hours. So, I started right after Rob. So whenever Rob was done, I actually started. But yeah, Falls Count Anywhere match. Sting versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. This match actually happened at STARRACADE 97. This was the main event at STARRACADE 97. So.
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere.
Thanks, Mickey.
Making his way to the ring.
Well, like I said, you guys are going to get live streams quite a bit. I'm not going to be doing them like every day, but you might be getting one. What I'm hoping to do is one video per week plus one live stream per week. That's kind of my plan all the way until November. And I already got plans all the way up until then. In October, I might do more live streams during the day, to be honest, because I do got some literally big games. You know, like I got, in October, I got Resident Evil 3, never played it, but I do have it. Spider-Man 2, I already pre-ordered that, that's coming, you know. So, I might be doing more in October, but all the way until October, I'm thinking like twice a week is where I'm at. So you get like one video game and then one just video of me doing like a top 10, top 20, whatever video. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man 2. Like I said, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man 2 to GTA 6. GTA 6, yeah, people have been talking about it, but where the hell is it? You know? And I do know some stuff about GTA 6, to be honest, that I'm not allowed to talk about. Because there's a DMNA on the stuff. So, and if you know what DMNA is, then you know why you can't talk about it. But yeah, I am aware of GTA 6. I even have an idea when it's coming out. But I'm not allowed to say anything about it. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 would be cool. I know, and in September, you're going to be getting both Spider-Man games. So you're going to get Spider-Man Miles Morales, Batman, and you're going to get Mad Max. Those are the games I have planned for September. And in August, the games I have planned, Goat Simulator 3, Fall Guys, Jurassic Park Evolution 2, because I just downloaded that. So I want to try that out in August. But yeah. And maybe I'll throw something else in there for August as well. But in September you're getting all literally like superhero stuff. So. Now the question is, will I live stream on my birthday? That's a touchy subject. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll stream the day after my birthday. Last year I streamed on my birthday, but I don't know if I will stream on my birthday this year. Because I might want to go out for my birthday. Yes, that's exactly what it's called. That's what it's called. It's called Superheroes Are Crazy Month. I have a theme for every month, to be honest. So this month is July's Alright for Fighting. Next month is August Crazy Summer Fest. Then September is
It was a daring decision that didn't provide the expected result.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Because I didn't actually really go out for my birthday last year. To be honest, I really didn't. So I'm thinking that maybe I should go out for my birthday this year. So I stayed home and I played Cowabunga Collection with you guys, if you remember that. So this year I'm thinking maybe I should go out and maybe live stream the next day. Well, yeah, like I said, I got plans. And then October, Spooky Fright Night. Spooky Fright Night comes back. And that's why I said that you guys are going to be getting a lot of live streams on that time because I got a lot of horror games. So that's when you're going to see like Resident Evils, your Spider-Man 2s, anything that literally symbolizes horror. The only reason why Spider-Man 2 is literally in October is because technically that's when it comes out. So. And if I remember correctly, I get October 19th at 11 o'clock at night. Spider-Man 2. Because I did pre-order it, so I get a little bit earlier.
Toss back into the ring.
Well, pre-ordered and digital deluxe.
He's taking some good hits. He's got him scouted. Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice.
And also, Minky, if you're wondering how that 2 terabyte SSD is holding up, well, I was able to put 23 games. I only have 600 gigs on it, so I think it's holding up pretty damn well. On the SSD. Which I would say, technically, if you are looking for SSD, I would recommend it. Yeah. It is a lot of games. But I like for instance, Minky, I actually have the PlayStation Plus premium service. So that's the reason why. So I started looking for the service, and I'm like, hey, I want to try out that game. So I started downloading a lot of games yesterday. That's why I wasn't really around yesterday, if you were curious. Because I was looking for games and everything else. But I also want games that I can live stream, and also literally games that I might have fun with. You know.
Another one. Nice combo.
And if you wanted to be technical, how many games I have on my PS5 right now, altogether, I have 91. And people will say, well, you only have 90. Yes, but you remember, like I said before, I have Spider-Man 2 pre-ordered. So that counts as 91. Because I am counting that game. If I don't count Spider-Man 2, then I have 90 video games on this console. And that's no joke either.
Off into the pen. There's two.
And Nintendo Switch games that I have, I actually counted yesterday. I have 40. I have 40 Nintendo Switch games. And that's not including the online service either. If I include an online service, well, that's probably like 1,000. It feels like. You know, well, I'm being exaggerated. Maybe 100. But I wish there was some way to live stream Switch games, but I don't know how. To be honest, I don't know what to do it in a way. Because one of these days I gotta get into the Zelda games. I have the Zelda games, but I don't really play them. Frick, I have Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda Link's Awakening, and Zelda frickin' Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't beat any one of them. But I have them. And when I mean Link's Awakening, I mean the original. Well, yeah, I have the original Link's Awakening because the Nintendo Switch Online service has it. But I also have the remake, is what I meant. I know, but you might need a computer, and that's the thing, is that I don't really want to buy a computer unless I have room for it. So if I have to buy a computer and all that, I might have to move out of my place. Just to give you a heads up, Minky. Rufus already said that earlier today. He literally said, well, why don't you buy a computer? I said, I'll have to move. My place is way too damn small. A lot of people think that technically my place is huge. No, it's not. My kitchen's just right over there. You know. So. Like, I don't even live in a one-bedroom place, so for me to literally move into a one-bedroom place will be an upgrade. But if I ever did get it, moved into a bigger place, I might get a PC that actually runs properly. Like, I do have a PC, but it takes me about 20 minutes to boot it up. No joke, it takes me 20 minutes to boot up my PC. And then the only time I ever use my PC if I want to play old retro games. So. And Hollywood Hulk Hogan wins. But, in all fairness, this match was controversial back in WCW. Because technically Hulk Hogan actually did win in the match, but Sting won the match. It was one of those weird things. Because the ref did count the 3, but the match still continued. If people don't know the history about this match. And then Bret Hart came out and then literally said that's BS, and then Sting won the match with a Scorpion. What was it called? Deathlock? But yeah. What time is it, guys? 10:15? Not bad. But just to show all the matches again that we had. So we had, because some people might not have been here. So we had Chris Jericho, Vampiro, Billy Kidman, and Raven. Raven won. We had Cactus Jack versus Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake Roberts won. We had Rey Mysterio versus Owen Hart. Owen Hart won. We had British Bulldog versus Booker T, with British Bulldog winning that match. We had Ultimate Warrior Vader versus Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, which Ultimate Warrior and Vader won. We have Eddie Guerrero versus Dean Malenko, which Eddie Guerrero won. Stacy and Holly won. Then you had Macho Man Randy Savage, Scott Norton, and Vincent versus Big Boss Man and the Steiner Brothers, which Big Boss Man and Steiner Brothers won. You had Giant versus Goldberg, which the Giant won. You had Chris Benoit versus Saturn, which Chris Benoit won. Buff Bagwell versus Lex Luger. Lex Luger won. You had DDP versus Kurt Hennig in a steel cage, which DDP won. You had Eric Bischoff versus Vince McMahon in a no-holds-barred match, which Eric Bischoff won. Then you had Sting versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan, which Hulk Hogan won. But with that being said, I want to thank everyone for coming out. Minky Minx, Sinistar, King of Randoms, YouTube World Sub, and Rufus the Red, and everyone else for coming out. With that being said, go check out their channels if you haven't. And I'll catch you guys on Sunday with Mr. Rock's Top 10, Top 20 male wrestlers. With that being said, thanks, Mickey. Catch you guys on the next one. Later.